Stephanie Mielke here, aka Keto Mom, or often called mom, sis, Steffi, daughter, wife, aunt, and friend. Just like many of you, I carry a lot of titles. My favorite title is mom. I should probably say wife, which takes a lot of my time. But let's be honest, if you want to do something and do it well, you will make the time for it. Commitment is hard because we find ourselves overcommitted, but when you practice prioritizing, you will find out what is actually important and what you can let go. With the Keto Mom podcast, you will learn together how to manage our time, commit to the most important things in life, and I will equip you with the tools you need to feel qualified each step of the way. My name is Stephanie Mielke, and welcome to the Keto Mom Secrets podcast. Good morning, good morning. Welcome to the Keto Mom page. My name is Stephanie, and we are going to chat this morning. So before we talk, tell me where you're tuning in from. The Keto Mom page has lots of different, would facet be the word? Lots of different things we talk about. I wanted to use a big word. So the Keto Mom community, the Keto Mom page, here you're going to find recipes. I will tell you how to eat. We'll do some fun giveaways and challenges. There's lots of things to help you on your journey. One of them is mindset. So as you're tuning in, I would love to know, did you listen to a book? Did you read a book? Did you listen to a podcast? Was there something that stood out to you this morning? Did you do something to grow your mindset? And if you did, what did you listen to? What did you read prior to this live? What did you read? What did you listen to? What did you watch? Is there anything that you had this like aha moment this morning? Did you have like a I've never heard that. So if you had one of those like epiphany moments, if you had something that you're like, oh my goodness, that was so good, a learning lesson, you should share below. But as you're tuning in, it is Monday morning. So if you're watching live, happy Monday. It's a new week. Yesterday, I talked about planning for your week and I really can't stress enough that if you take a little bit of time in the beginning of your week, and if you didn't do it yesterday, you could do it today, and just giving yourself a little bit of space to create and go, what does this week look like? Am I prepared? Do I have the food I need? So you're not running in chaos. When you're running in chaos, you usually give up. You usually fall to the drive-through. You usually just make excuses and you don't do what you know you want to do. So, all right. It's lovely to see you all hopping on. Good morning, good morning. All right, I was thinking about a lot of things this morning. So normally I go through a book. I'm done going through the book that we're writing, and when it's ready, I'll let you know. So I don't have another book that I'm personally reading books for myself. I don't have one that I'm sharing on here yet. So if you've been here for a while, you're like, what book are we doing? I don't know yet. But I had a couple thoughts for you this morning. First of all, as we're packing, our family lives in Minnesota. Where are you tuning in from? We're moving to Florida. I love it. Cindy says she's running the chaos. Totally get it. I feel like that currently. Don't let chaos run you. If you're running the chaos, that's perfect. Our family is in control of the chaos as we move from Minnesota to Florida for a season and see how we love it. We will be moving on September 18th. It's going to be so great. So all of my books are packed away. Not all of them. I have the most important book that I read every morning, which is my Bible. But I brought this out. I was packing and found it shoved in a cupboard. And yes, we're going to have a huge climate change, Dawn. She's like, listen, Minnesota to Florida is way different, 100%. We've lived in Florida before. We've lived in Minnesota our whole lives we're excited. So, and there's lots of reasons why. It's really not for the weather, but that's a perk. So, I often have people message me and they'll say things like, man, I'm not achieving the goals that I want. I'm frustrated because it's not working. I tried that and I tried this and it's not working. And so I'm going to share something with you in a second, but I was thinking about seed and harvest today. I drove past the cornfields last night and I was like, man, if these farmers didn't plant the seeds early spring, they wouldn't have a harvest this fall. And their seed did not grow overnight, and it's still not done. and they still have a couple more months for their harvest to grow. And I want you to think about that as you're preparing your body or getting your body back in shape and you're working on your mindset. It's just like seed and harvest. You plant a seed of health. You plant a seed of getting stronger. You plant a seed and you're packing your lunch and you're choosing better options. And I said no to the donut yesterday. Like, you're planting all of these seeds, but you don't get to reap the harvest, just like the farmers. You don't get the harvest overnight. It takes a farmer, well, in Minnesota, they plant as soon as it's done raining and the ground is thawed, and they don't harvest. They harvest all the way up until it snows again. If you understand Minnesota, it is a short season, but let's say 6 months. Well, yeah, I would say 6 months. Are you willing to give your body and your mindset and the new habits you're creating 6 months to a year to create like the snowball, right? The snowball effect. Do you guys understand what that means? So Dave Ramsey talks about the snowball effect in when you're working on paying off debt. Or we've done the book Atomic Habits, or we've done the book called, what was that book called? It's right here. It was about habits, and he talked about the snowball effect and how little steps over time snowball into a lifestyle change, right? And so think about your health journey as a seed time and a harvest time. So that was a thought I had this morning. I also was reading, and it fascinates me how so many people think that some are just lucky. Like, how many times have you said that? They're just lucky. I wish I was that lucky. I actually despise the word luck. Hate it. I don't believe in luck. I actually don't believe in luck at all. I guess unless it came down to winning the lottery, but you bought something, so it wasn't really, I don't know. I don't want to talk about that. I want to talk about genuinely when you look at somebody, I'm like, do I really believe in luck? I actually don't believe in luck. No. So here's what I would say about luck. If you look at somebody and you're like, they just got lucky, or they're lucky, or I wish I had their luck, you should go ask them, hey, what did you do to get to where you are today? And you want to know what's interesting? I believe that lucky people are always learning. I believe that lucky people never stop learning. I believe that lucky people are always moving forward, working on becoming a better them. And in order to be the best version of you, you've got to get up and move. You've got to do something different. You've got to work towards a goal, right? The process. You've got to do it over and over again. And you will get lucky when you do the work. You will get lucky when you continue to learn and work on your mindset and you move forward and stop living in the past. You will also have their luck. So if you want to be lucky, start learning, understand seed time and harvest time, put in the work. So 8 powerful words for you this morning. I found the sheet that we had hung up in one of our homeschool areas a while ago. So the first one is believe in yourself. Do you believe in yourself? If you had to say, yeah, I can do this. If somebody set you on a course of like, all right, I know you can do this. If you don't believe in yourself, how are you going to get lucky? And how do you believe in yourself? I asked in the very beginning of this video, what did you read this morning? What did you watch? What did you listen to? And if you're going, nothing that really elevated my thinking, I watched the news, I listened to some garbage music, that is not going to elevate you to be lucky. What you watch, what you listen to, the people that you're around, the things, your thoughts, the words you're speaking will help you believe in yourself, or you beat yourself up. All right, number 2. Stay strong. So this says stay strong in like dreams, believing, and achieving. I'm actually going to challenge you to stay strong in your health as well. Number 3 says never give up. Self-explanatory. The only way you fail is if you quit. Number 4, be grateful. I listened to an incredible podcast about thankfulness, and I truly believe that you should start every day out with gratitude. So if you'd like to share something below, what are you thankful for? Gratitude also creates luck.
You're like, what in the world? How? If you just think about it and you think about people that you're looking at, you're like, yeah, they put in the work. They're always grateful. They're always serving. Their luck wasn't just luck. It wasn't just handed to them. They worked really hard and they believed they could do it. All right. Number 5, work hard. Number 6, stay humble. Number 7, be kind. And number 8, keep smiling. Because of your smile, you make life more beautiful. One of the things I tell my girls is kindness is a superpower, and it's going to overflow into other people's lives. I heard this yesterday, and somebody said, do you fill yourself up first? Like, you know how you talk about, is your cup half empty? Is your cup half full? And a lady, and what was I listening to? I listened to a lot of things. And I'm constantly, if I'm doing the dishes, if I'm cooking, if I'm sitting at the table, if my kids are running around, if I'm doing laundry, I will just have my phone on me and I start a podcast and I listen to 5 minutes. It could be 10 minutes. It could be 3 minutes. It could be 20 minutes. I just listen to it as I'm doing life to get other people's wisdom and knowledge in my brain, and then it creates luck. So this lady said, I pour into myself every day, because when I pour into myself, I'm going to overflow, and I pour out of myself the overflow that's in the saucer that catches. I need to be overflowing with great mindset, with belief in myself, with staying strong. I need to overflow with these words of gratitude. I need to work hard. I need to stay humble. I need to be kind, because all of the overflow is caught into a saucer, and that's what you give other people. You know, you hear people say, well, you can't give from an empty cup. Are you empty today? Are you full? Did you start your morning off with gratitude? Did you listen to anything that was going to elevate your thinking? Or do you need to do that right now? Do you need to prioritize your morning? Understand seed time and harvest time. You're not going to get to where you want to go overnight. It takes time for a harvest. And then guess what? At the very end, you have to work extra hard. The seeds and the plants and the food and the corn and the beet don't harvest themselves. So it is hard to plant. It is extra work to harvest it. Think about that in perspective of your fat loss journey, right? You've got 50 pounds to lose and you're like, this is so great. I've lost 40, 10 more. I think about that like your harvest. The last 10 might be the hardest. You've got to work hard. Don't give up at the end. You've got to keep going, because in the end, it's going to be great. And then you have to keep it. Don't give up on your harvest. Don't just throw it away, right? You utilize it. You give some away. Lots of things in my mind. All right. I wanted to come on here to encourage you today. Whether it was you need to believe in yourself. You need to stay strong. The only way you fail is if you quit. Don't give up. Be grateful. Work hard. Stay humble. Be kind. Smile. And understand that I don't believe there's any such luck. Luck is created. Luck is always learning. And you can do this. So thank you for tuning in. Your presence matters. Hey, if you're rebooting, I am rebooting. I've got my, electrolytes right now. But for those of you who are rebooting, continue to tune into the reboot group. There are lots of coaches that are going to give you some support. If you've got questions, reach out to me. We do the reboot once a month. There is some fun. I'm pretty sure there's some fun stuff coming for the last couple days of August as we dive into a new season, which is so fun. So thank you for tuning in. Reach out with questions. Ask any of your questions below, or go to ketomomsecrets.com for recipes, how to get started. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and we'll talk to you very soon. Bye.